right, everyone's back.
All over the world. But is there one bottle of fresh blood?
Past-made present. It's
My dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post.
Oh, he didn't get an invite. Have you come seeking for a statement for your next tell-all? It's wonderful to see you, Volo. Have you been?
Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form.
Oh, God damn it, you.
You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think?
You can do better, can't you?
Oh, terribly sorry, but you mistake me, my friend. I'm only accepting complimentary feedback at this time.
God damn it.
Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft, and you could just
Man, I think I might have skipped 2
Better
cutscenes.
still,
That sucks.
I'll sign it for
I guess
you.
I'll just watch them off screen.
Your success really has been wonderful for my
I'm
reputation.
just mostly curious
But you
about
mustn't
Shadowheart
let me hog
and
your
Gale.
attention all night, my friend. You've
And
many
Astrian.
friends to chat to,
And,
I'd love to listen in.
You're here!
And Lazelle.
There's a face.
Well, now. You can make yourself presentable when you have a mind to.
And you're still wearing the same outfit. That makes one of us.
Oh, forgive me. I am simply excitable. It is good to be out under an open sky once more. My first, since the reconstruction began. We left quite a mess behind. But the city begins to look something like itself once more. Same twisting alleys for purse pickers. Same wooden buildings ready to get burnt by next year's dragon. Same cisterns overflowing. Huh.
There are rumors the upper stair was destroyed beyond reconstruction. It's a kip, but it's our kip. I wouldn't change a thing.
Baldurians simply get on with it. Stubbornness, civic spirit, plain stupidity. Perhaps all three, but nothing I will sniff at any longer. Harpers have come from half the world over to lend aid. Farmers, masons, healers. My own son, Jord, has been wooed to their ranks. Already he plans crop cycles in Worm's Crossing.
Aw.
Not so for my daughter.
Oh.
Ryan's rejoined the Flaming Fist. Temporarily, you understand. To
That sounds like a mom
organize
thing.
the craftsmen.
She's just going there to check things
They'll
out. She
spend
should
more
be out.
time locking up comrades for pocketing 8 ones. They might learn a thing or two if they don't expel
Well,
her.
Like
Again.
like mother, like daughter, or is it like daughter, like mother? Oh, well and good, but what about you? I want to hear what you've been up to. You must be proud of
I
them.
suppose I am. I tried to steer them clear of my life's work, but they have chosen it for themselves. There is still much to do. People to house, a Harper network to rebuild. I may have little love for this city, but so long as my family chooses to serve it, I can do no less.
Let me lend my hand. I want to join the harvest. No. Sorry, you have come. Sorry you had so much to work, but there's no one better to do it. Look after yourself, Jahira. I hope you can rest soon.
The songs of my suffering will break hearts from here to the Horde.
Oh, there's Mince in the background pigging out.
Now, before this night grows any deeper, I must inspect the refreshments. You'll never know. Some ne'er-do-well might have tampered with the wine.
Oh, she's doing well. What? Where Lazelle go?
There you are. I was hoping you'd make your way over.
So you made it! Now it really is a party.
Old friend. For 2 months I trained the Knights of the Comet. For 2 more I skewered Kithraki bellies. And for 2 more yet, I traveled through Limbo. But to see your face, it brings me even more pleasure than taking a Royal Inquisitor's
Sounds like she's
head.
doing fine.
Limbo, she'd said. A plane of chaos where you might drink fire like water, where you might breathe ice instead of air, and the home of the mystical Githzerai. Once the Githzerai were one of the Githyanki,
Oh,
until bloody civil war severed them.
was it like another tribe? I figured the Lich Queen would be dead by now. What's the holdup?
We've spilled blood, gained a foothold in the astral, but still we need allies. And one beyond reckoning has made itself known. Zerith Minyaragith.
Zerith Menyaragith. You've heard the name. The immortal god king of the Githzerai, and the ruler of their capital, Shrakdalor.
Our Gish sent word of the rebellion to Minyaragith through the cosmos. He's agreed to parley. It's fallen to me to secure an alliance.
The Great Warrior Lae'zel on a diplomatic mission? Best choice for your job. Your tongue is learn your blade. Enemy is my friend, as they say. Sounds like a trap. God King will slay you the moment you show face.
Minyaragith is an ascetic. He reached out in good faith. This is his way. It is in this spirit that I must meet him. My blade is keen as ever. But it was you who showed me that a proper victory doesn't always require
Really?
a razor-sharp edge.
I don't know. I feel like 90% of my playthrough is,
Sincere
damn,
plea is more
we should have
persuasive
attacked
than a
first instead of
dagger
talking.
against the
That will
neck.
solve the problem.
And if Minyaragith refuses, I carry on. I am the comet. I will not rest until I
Oh, she
burn
took- she
Vlaakith's
taken up
bones to ash
Orpheus'
and
mantle.
smash her phylactery to pieces. My people will be free. But you've heard that refrain before. Zealous, bossy, insistent. All part and parcel of my...
Wow, she really has changed through these 6 months, huh? A shame you couldn't be with us in person. It's like, good luck, Lae'zel.
And to you, always. Now go, mingle a bit. That's the word, right?
Oh my
Mingle.
god. She has changed so
Don't
much.
think you've seen the last of me. I'll be back. Sure as the comet will rise. Sure as Kalir will forever circle the sun.
Good luck. She deserves it.
Message would be deserving of some attention. Well met. I am a magical projection of Gale of Waterdeep. And if you see this manifestation, that means I have prematurely perished. Alas, on this occasion I appear to have been erased from this plane in both soul and substance. So the usual protocol for revivification cannot be followed. I am, however, available for the duration of this spell to assist with the tying of any loose ends related to my recent
Yep.
departure from mortality.
That's why I said he should have let it go. This is what Mistra broke up with, got mad at him for, but he didn't learn. I thought through that whole depression shit where he's like, oh, my girlfriend, my ex-girlfriend wants me to blow myself up to make it all right. But I was like, no, bro, you don't have to do that for her. You can move on, be a better person. And then at the end of it, he's like, you know what? I have an idea. I could take the crown, find the crystal, and become a god. I was like, wait, what? Didn't you go through this whole thing? And then he's like, well, since you surely don't agree, if you ever change your mind, you can become my chosen. I was like, you're just doing what the brain wants to do. This is why Mr. was mad at you from the beginning. I guess Mr. is a better person than me. Well, I mean, I guess I underestimated Mistra. I guess Mistra saw that from the very beginning, that he cannot change his nature. And I'm like, there's still a chance. Gale can change. Gods, even death isn't enough to shut you. It's good to see you again, Gale. I missed you. What happened to you?
As a precautionarily prepared spell, I'm afraid I wasn't witness to the exact nature of my demise. However, on behalf of my creator, I wish to make abundantly clear that my death was an unfortunate accident, and in no way related to any attempted usurpation of the reigning divinities of the day.
Really now? If I can't rest, then why are you here? Exactly what someone who tried to usurp a goddess would say.
Permit me to relay the truth as far as I was witness to it. Retrieving the crown from the muddy floor of the Chionthar was surprisingly straightforward.
He just said he wasn't there, you fucking liar.
I recall standing on the riverside, the icy chill of Netherese metal in my hands, and then nothing. Gale of Waterdeep was gone. And so was I, until Withers kindly summoned me here to perform my final task. I have been entrusted with the delivery of a letter to be given to one who cared most for me in life. I hope these words do something to ease the tragedy of my untimely and honestly quite unexpected
So he touched the
passing.
crown and then just died. Aww. You're really close friends.
I'm afraid my spell is waning. Is there anything else you need of me before I blink out of existence?
Hug him. Illusion or not, it still meant something.
To think I believed godhood was worth losing all this.
Yep. That's what I said. Our bromance. I'm so upset about that. Why didn't you learn, Gale? Write this, my dear friend. I write this letter hoping that it need never be delivered. If you're reading it, then my hope was not. I have failed. Perhaps writing this is at all is foolish of me. After all, I am the one who left you behind, who gave up mortal happiness and friendship for some imagined godhood. Yet sitting here on the banks of Chalington, it is the thought of our bond that stills the murmur of disquiet within me. Before we met, I have forgotten the joy of sharing my life with another, well, one with two legs at least, because of his cat. Or is it catbird, or whatever. Your companionship changed everything, and for that I want to thank you. I only wish I had expressed my gratitude more often, for alas, this humble ink and parchment will have to suffice. Some small part of me wonder why I'm doing this at all, when mortality array granted me such a bounty of happiness. I can no more resist this compulsion than I could the pleasure of your company. I only hope you can forgive me if I fail. If I have one final wish for you, it's to live well and not to make same mistake as I did. Your humble friend, Gale. God damn it, Gale! He's such a good bro! But then he has his own... Just like how I imagine the Emperor, this whole power trip bullshit, and it's like, come on, you didn't need to do that. Oh, his cat's here, Tara.
Oh, right. You. Hello.
You must be Tara. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, I'm certain it is. As for you, well, I've heard congratulations are in order. You helped Mr. Dicarios save Baldur's Gate from the Absolute.
Oh,
isn't
that's
that
Gale's
right?
last name?
I can almost feel Gale here. Among his friends. In you.
I guess. He lives on in the heart.
Part of him
His
remains,
memories.
Doesn't it?
It does, Tara. I can feel his presence too. I miss him too, Tara.
That's good. We should miss him. He was such a lovely fellow. Proud as a peacock, but my little love. Oh, what I wouldn't give to snuggle up on his lap one more time. Just once would do.
Aw. Will a fuss from me make you feel better? You can snuggle up in my lap later if you like.
Oh, I couldn't possibly. Unless... well, perhaps it's not a terrible idea. Gale would be quite pleased to know.
I can take care of his cat while he's gone.
Perhaps you'd be willing to come meet Gale's mother sometime? She misses him so. And I know it would do her heart a world of good to
Damn, Gale's mother's
discuss
alive?
her son with someone who knew him as he was.
I'll consider it.
That you do. We'd love to have you.
Oh, so she's taking care of
Things
Tara.
have been rather quiet without himself cluttering up the place. Enjoy your party, dear. I've heard you quite deserve a celebration.
Well, yeah,
It's a
we managed to
fine
survive the
night.
brain fight. Like
Very fine.
I honestly thought we were gonna lose because I think at the end I was like, oh my god, we're gonna lose. There's like literally 3 platforms left, and this stupid brain has this resistant bullshit.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are. And you're looking more delicious than ever, if you don't mind me saying. Whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders.
I've been living, seeing as much of the world as possible. After everything, I want to keep helping people. I have been boring. Living a quiet, peaceful, you know me. It's been a while, few months. I've been living, seeing as much of the world as possible.
You've become a traveler and a vagabond. A soul after my own heart. But I'm glad to see the world has treated you well.
How have you been,
earned
Astrian?
it. We both have, in fact. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends.
You seem happy. Have you been drinking?
Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it.
Astrian, one of the good guys. Who would have thought? I could have told you that.
Yes, but you say all sorts of things. Honestly, I don't
sass.
even listen half the time. It
He's
has
so
made
cute.
for a nice change, though. Inspiring hope in people instead of terror. Well,
Yeah,
I
like
do try to
Batman.
inspire a little terror. I'm still me, after all.
So what's next for you? Going to keep on giving the good life?
Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows.
Yes, have confidence in yourself. You're no longer that small boy.
I would.
That Cazador.
I decided
You need
not
his
to be
approval.
defined by
You're
the
who you
choices
are.
other
You
people
are who
make,
you
and
are.
what other
Be
people
proud.
did to me. My past may be done.
Yes,
But my
yes.
present,
This is why I wanted this.
my future.
Because the other one, where he gains power, I was like, but you still be
They're
scared. You still be the same little boy Cazador was saying. You're just making what he said the
It's
truth.
who I am. In all my glory, for better and for worse.
I'm glad to hear. Acceptance looks good on
That
you.
being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy.
That's good to hear.
We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew.
And you
were
killed me
someone
too.
Special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's,
See you later.
see you later,
Yep.
darling.
Karlak.
Oh, shit. Oh, my God. He wasn't kidding. With this, you mad bastard! You brought me back!
You're so hype.
Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so...
Yeah, I was covering blood like 90% through the playthrough. I missed you too.
I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side.
Oh, they're together?
Oh, but hey, guess what we found?
Wait.
Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge.
Nice!
A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet.
Nice, nice, nice. Why couldn't that be part of the playthrough? I gathered these fucking Inferno Irons and these lesser Inferno Irons. I was like, surely we can fix it. Must be a way. If anyone can survive a furnace twice, it's you.
Couldn't have said it better myself. Keep a bottle of something good in the icebox for me, huh? Mama Kay's coming home before too long. Can I look you up when I'm out?
You had better, or I'll hunt you down myself.
Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here together. Hard not to get used to it all over again.
Where's my option to hug? There should always be an option to hug for all our close friends. Who the hell is Happy Horson? Level 12.
Ah, breathe deep, Boo. The smell of heroes sings from every stone in this place. To meet again where your journey began, my friend. An honor. For Minsk and his hamster both. Oh, and for Happy also.
Who the hell is Happy?
Yes. Honored, of course.
It's good to see you, Mince Boo, too, and Happy. Oh, god damn it. I spit all over my mic.
Your very presence snatches the breath from his chest. And it is no wonder. It is just this day that Happy learned of your legend, while we gazed down upon the very city you saved.
He dangled me from the high hall, upside down, for 2 hours.
The guild should not go creeping in high places if they do not have the stomach for them, hmm? It is well for Happy the strange portal appeared when it did. Minsk's arm was growing.
Okay. He was being Batman. You know how Batman holds the criminal like off a super high building, saying, "Hey, if you don't tell me what I need to do, tell me what I need to know, I'll drop you," kind of situation. And then the portal appeared when he dropped them. You're still out chasing after God. I thought you made your peace with them.
So I have. Though it is a peace made more from blade and boot than it is any sense of brotherhood. 9 fingers forbade any looting of the Illithid's fleshy vessels. And so Minsk guards what remains of the battle site. Even from her. But where Minsk might once have thrown any sneaking scoundrels from the tower top, now I tell them of you. How you ruled the wickedness within. How they might do the same.
Yes, I'll rule it. I'll be better.
He's trying to.
Oh, of course. It is still for Boo.
He's trying to
if they live or die.
Find a way to live.
Oh God.
Is that Matt Mercer too?
Enough, my friend. I cannot tell your tale.
I feel like I heard that voice in the campaign.
Minsk and Boo would know where you have been, what you have done.
Happily putting all of this behind me, finding more adventures where I can without any tadpole this time, thankfully.
Without tadpoles, Boo. Forgive my hamster's squirrelishness. He has developed something of a taste for tadpole, and is displeased with the diet I have been forced to place him on. Now,
damn, I so wish there was a ranger companion that would improve Boo.
Of his friends. So you ought to know the rest of the company you keep. Will Ravengard, the Blade of Frontiers, Devil-Horned and Angel-Hearted. Lae'zel of Creshkiller, true child of Gith and true friend to Boo, though she will and say it is not so. Astarion, who is banished by the sun itself for fear his Spanish soul might outshine it. We visit him much down in the dark places, though he often moves his lair without remembering to tell Min Square.
Aww. So they met.
Shadowheart. Two gods dogged at her soul, but she managed to keep it all for herself in the end. Wait, Boo, did she do something with her hair?
She changed her hair again? Because it was black and then it went to white. Is it like a mix now?
Hellas herself. Karlach Demon's Bane, Devil's Bane, Merkul Ball and Bane. Once the guild is made of goodness once more, Bull shall scratch the hells wide open and find a way to bring her back. And
nice.
Finally, Jaheira. If this is a name you do not already know, then not even Boo can save you. Study them well, sneak thief, for the best among them will be a guide for your guild. Heroes who put the city before themselves, who never falter in their duty. And more than this, who never arrive to a party without even a gift for the host.
But wait!
Go, my friend. Be among our friends. There is much work yet to be done before this one is fit to join them.
All right. Astrian. Who the hell is this guy?
Oh, hello. Let me guess, you've got some suggestions about the music choice.
Music's fine. I'm never asking out. Who are you? Seem glum. I thought bars were meant to be full of pep and joy.
I find it hard to summon up the trademark pep these days.
Is it someone I'm supposed to know?
You have no idea who I am, do you? I thought Withers might have set the stage a little.
Go on then. What's your name?
Milil. Though if the lack of song prayers is anything to go by, that name carries less weight than it used to.
Who the hell's this guy?
Musical prayers were once offered to Milil, Lord of Song, a minor deity whose worship faded after offending the trickster
He's a god?
Cyric.
I'm washed up, I'm afraid.
Wait, could we have recruited him? Did I miss a companion? I disagree. It's an honor to be serenaded by Millie, Lord of Songs.
You know.
You're
Whoa.
bloody right. It is an honor.
Damn, Withers.
Finally. The scribe picks an adventurer of substance, of culture.
What can I do you for?
Nothing. Please carry on as you were.
Fantastical news. Carry on I shall.
A beautiful night. I wish it could last forever.
Oh, there he is.
If not over, then through.
There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Damn, why don't you a cool armor I gave you? Notice the sound of sulfur. It's awful. Is that you? Let's choose this one. Be nice. I mean, we haven't seen. For my final playthrough, I had to get a critical one. Are you for real?
You take a deep breath, but you don't notice anything beyond the ordinary.
Notice the sound of sulfur. Is that? It's awful. Shrug.
You don't know what you're missing. The sweetness of honeysuckle, the earthiness of splitting oak. A far cry from the rancid Avernus heat that's been clogging my lungs. I swear, Karlak and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who would have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlak can fill you in.
I miss traveling you. You were a pleasure to be around. How have you been faring without your warlock powers?
I think the splinters I made out of the last bone devil I saw speak for themselves. Not to pat myself too hard on the back, but I'm not such a bad ranger if I do say so myself.
Nice. I miss the traveling with you. You were a pleasure to be around.
Missed you too. The rush of battles we fought, the heart-to-hearts, the nights around the fire, the comfort of knowing I didn't face the unknown alone. If I had to do it all over again, and I'd rather not, to be clear, I can't imagine not having you at my side.
Aww.
Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it. Or wasting any of the wine for that matter.
It's cool that
I plan on
Karlak
downing half a bottle myself.
and Will are together in
Did
the
I say
Avernus.
half a bottle? I meant half a dozen.
And your adventure. Alright, Volo, Jahira, Karlak, Mintz, Lazelle, Astrian, Will, Happy, Dog, Scratch.
There's something strange in your old friend's mouth.
Oh, is that a prism?
What is it?
I'm so glad Withers have remembered to invite my favorite companion. You haven't been taking care of the dog? What the hell?
Scratch barks merrily in something like agreement.
Just been taking care of the dog
He
then.
seems excited in a way you recognize. He wants you to throw the object he's dropped. But it isn't a ball. It's the astral prism.
Scratch, come here, boy. Where the hell did you find this boy?
He whines. Let's talk. More throw.
Leave. Oh, I don't have the ball with me? Alright, the only one left is Shadowheart. Still the Night Slipper.
Keeping us all on tenterhooks so you could make a dramatic entrance, is it? Starting to wonder if you'd show up.
Are you joking? I've been counting down the days. If I had reservation, actually, I thought it might be too bittersweet. Of course I did. You lot could hardly manage without me.
You can say that with a straight face after all the times
True.
I had to come to your aid.
MVP healer.
Come here, will you? It's been forever.
This is only 2 hugs we get. From her and Gale. That's so messed up. Oh, where's the Emperor?
You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it.
Actually. Up under the stars, enough for one. You know I missed that. Are you calling me chubby? As a compliment, you look good too.
I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Trudy.
Tell me what you've been up to. You must be one I've been doing in the past. Tell me what you've been up to.
Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister.
Come on, tell all. Where have you been? That you might crave a little peace and quiet after all that happened. Sounds like you've been doing right by yourself.
I like to think so. Choosing my own path is still something of a novelty for me, but at least I'm free to make my own mistakes. one of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. God, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long.
Your parents would be proud of you.
Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think.
I mean, you're an elf, so like your dad, you probably live a long time. What else have you been doing?
I've had run-ins with my former fellow Sharans on a couple of occasions. Word seems to have spread of what happened at the cloister. Now other chapters of Shar worshippers see me as a prime target to offer up to their lady as a sacrifice. Don't worry. I know their tired old tricks better than anyone. They'll need more than a hooded cloak and poisoned blade to best me.
Oh, her friend.
Especially when I have a friend on the inside keeping me.
I wonder if
abreast
they'll
of
ever
their
find out.
Predictable little plans.
Friend inside, you mean Nocturne?
None other. The matter of her faith and allegiances remains complicated, let's say. But she is still my
I wish it
eldest
gives me an
friend.
option to travel with her.
I have hopes that perhaps she might turn from Shah entirely given time. But that's a decision she will have to make for herself. If that day comes, I'll be ready.
Must be wondering what I've been doing this past while.
Must I? You presume a great deal.
Aw, the flirty.
I'm joking. Of course I want to know. Tell me all.
Tell her you've been living a quiet exit in your river. Most of adventure you embark in since you part ways with her.
Do you ever rest? Think of all those poor, budding adventurers looking to make a name for themselves. Take some time off and give them a chance, why don't you? Hopefully these meetups will become a regular occurrence. It's not that I miss the tadpoles, but...
Yeah, the one good thing from it.
Together. Now we've got to make the extra effort ourselves.
Getting a crew of friends to really greet. Don't worry, we'll keep in touch.
I'm sure we will, but let's be proactive about it all the same. We're more than capable. After all, we've faced down bigger threats than wrangling together a few social calendars.
Leave.
Don't be a stranger.
Damn, I kind of want to leave with her. That sucks. The only person missing is the Emperor. I think I talked to everyone. Also, I wonder if Millie could have been recruited because we were missing a bard and a monk. Right? I believe that's all. But man, this has been such a great game. And it took like 104. Damn, that's way longer than Persona 5. Persona 5, I think I finished in like 89 hours or something. Crazy. What adventure this has been. And the multiple replays we had to do. Was it? How many times did we start over? It was like 1 or 2, right? Because I wiped it constantly at the spider. And I was like, maybe I'm playing it wrong. Maybe this mod is too hard with the legendary action. But then I learned, I was like, okay, so the game is more about prepping, getting ready, knowing your enemy, and knowing what moves to use. And then over time, I think halfway through the playthrough, I learned, screw that, Unga Bunga all the way, baby. Violence is the answer to everything. What was I gonna say? Raw carnage is what can save me. And it did. Unga Bunga all the way through everything. That's why I told you guys earlier, sometimes when I play and when I'm talking to you guys, I'm like, you know, I should have just straight up attacked them and not given a choice. Just like with when Lazelle was held hostage, I was like, I'm not gonna make these rolls. I should have just straight up attacked, listen to my guts and attack them. Man, crazy moments and then some crazy ending. Too bad I didn't get to see 2 of the cutscenes at the end because I think I might have skipped it. But that Karlach cutscene, damn, that was like, what was it? The one ad for that one guy drinking the alcohol is like the most interesting man in the world and his cigar. That's how it felt looking at Karlach. And she's not alone, she's with Will, which is great. If I had a complaint, it was sometimes the controls was pretty wonky. Like I click here and then my character goes somewhere else. I jump over this where it shows clearly I can jump over it, but then my character gets on the fire trap and then jumps. I was like, what? And then I'm targeting this person to heal, but then it targets the enemy to heal and them instead. I'm like, what? Why? Also, I'm not sure. Maybe there is a way. I feel like there should have been a way to fix Karlach's heart. Like I gather all these Inferno irons. Like we could have asked the Gondorians. Also, I'm glad the Emperor did not betray us. Oops, I hit the mic. Because he has a cool design with his Daedric ass armor. Kind of makes me want to play the other Baldur games, but they're too old for me, honestly. Look, the graphic has to at least be decent, like modern, for me to try it. So, yeah. Other than that, this was a great adventure. I am definitely going to replay this game eventually. Because there's so many playthroughs, characters I want to try. So what game I'm playing next? I don't know. Probably Diablo or Path of Exile. I want to try those type of game out. But I guess I'll see. And before I end it, we got to end our adventure. Sad that the Emperor couldn't be here. Right?
This one night is like any other, and yet different. Thou art the savior of Baldur's Gate, until such time it requires saving again. How dost thou feel?
Feel satisfied. I accomplished everything I wanted to do.
I am pleased to hear it. The satisfaction of one's intention is, to my surprise, a rare accomplishment. Enjoy the revelry of the day. Thou deservest at least that.
Man, well, remember at the beginning when I thought he was like the main bad guy? I think I caught up with everyone. What comes next?
What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now.
Okay.
Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself. But for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another.
God damn it, gods, they're petty ass.
Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. For thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving.
To the greatest friends I could dream of.
To you.
Aw, Tara. Even Happy, who's lucky a portal appeared to save him when he was being Batman interrogation. Hero of the Forgotten Realm, save the ground, destroy the absolute once and for all. All's well that ends well. Finish the game, something. Well, I'm gonna let this play out. So if there's nothing else, thanks for watching. Love you guys, stay safe, and I'll see you next time in whatever game I'm gonna play.
darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death.
Cold as death.
I feel your heart beat in my soul. Our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins, I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave. I can't go yet, don't let me die. I'll never stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul. Our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet,
Don't let me die,
I want to live.
my only one. There's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop and this is what we get. darling, get me drunk and make me feel it's not my fault. I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do, and I still want to live.
I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. Cold as death. I feel your heart beat in my soul. Our futures bound, our bodies know. Your blood like wine, I want it in. Oh, darling, get me drunk, invite me. It's not my fault, I'm not to blame. These ain't my sins. I broke my chains. There's more to do if I can only leave. I can't go yet. Don't let me die. I'll never stop until I'm done. But just tonight, maybe I'll rest in peace. I feel your breath upon my neck, a soft caress as cold as death. I hear your heart beat in my soul. Our endings bound, our bodies know. I can't go yet.
Don't let me die.
I want to live.
My only one. There's more to do if we can only live. The clock won't stop, and this is what we get.
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou soughtst to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal.
What's this? I went to walk my dogs because the credits taking a long time.
Felled by mortals.
Is Withers really the true villain?
I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Okay. So Withers is probably one of those, I'm assuming. Because it seems weird that he's an undead and he does this whole undead thing and he isn't. But I guess he was neutral. He's not really antagonistic to us. Maybe he's some kind of deity, maybe he's not, I don't know. He's just here. But yeah, he overestimated us and they underestimated us and then they saw what happens to them. But overall, great game. It's pretty good for my first, what is this like? What type of game is this? RPG? No. Turn-based RPG in Dungeons and Dragons. It's my first type of game. I honestly did not know what I was getting myself into. All I heard was it's a good game. And it is. So I'm excited to try others like it, but we'll see. But yeah, anyways, thanks for watching. Love you guys, stay safe. And I'll see you next time in this 1 hour long ending. Most of it's just credit. Bye.